Okay, so to start off, I went ahead and I applied the e.l.f. Mineral Eyeshadow Primer just right here above the crease. And now I'm taking Blanc Type from MAC and just this flat brush here. And I'm applying Blanc Type right on top of the primer, the entire area where I put the primer down. Okay, and then next I'm taking Wedge from MAC and blending brush. This is a 217 from MAC. And just pick up a little bit of that, and then you want your brush like this so that you're get a nice blend. Alright, and then next I am using the e.l.f. Eye Primer and Line Sealer. It's a duo. I'm just going to be using the side with the primer. So I'm going to be applying that part just on the lid where I haven't already. But this is not the same one that I used on the top of the lid. This is a little bit more sticky, so I think it's going to work better for the pigments. Alright. And the next I'm going to be taking a flat shader brush like this. This is I think it's a 237 from MAC. And then I'm going to be taking Sunny Days pigment from MAC. This came out last year around the holiday season. It's a gold color. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be applying the lightest gold shade to the darkest. So you're going to have light. You're only using 3 colors. You're using a light color and then something that's medium, and then your darkest will be on the outer edge. So you're just going to take the light color and you're just going to place that down on the inner third. And you want to go up into the crease just a little bit. Okay, and then just clean off your brush. Then I'm going to be picking up this color. This is also from MAC. However, I don't know the name of it. I'm going to have to look it up. So you pick some of that up on the brush, and then you want to overlap just a little bit. You don't want to be rubbing back and forth. You just want to, because the way she has the look on the cover doesn't really appear to be blended. It looks like it's just overlapped just a little tiny bit. And then once again you want to go up into the crease just a little tiny bit. So then you want to clean up your brush, and then you want to pick up your darkest gold shade that you're using. And I'm going to be using this color here from Hard Candy. This is called Lunar Eclipse. So this actually comes out looking a little bit more like an olive color, but it does have gold flecks throughout the glitter. Throughout the eyeshadow. So we're going to use the same brush and then pick up some of that color and then just place it on the outer corner of your eye. And once again you want to take it up into the crease just a little bit. So I'm going to pick up a little bit more of the shade that I used in the middle just to bring it up just a little bit higher. Alright, and next I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Waterproof Eyeliner Pen. I'm just going to put a thin line on the top, and so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll be right back. Okay. So I went ahead and applied the liner on the top, just a very thin line. And next I'm going to be taking the Wet n Wild gel liner in black, and I'm going to be tightlining with that. And so I will do that, and I'll be right back. And I'm also using this really thin brush. Well, now it has some of the eyeliner on it, but this is a thin brush. It's an art brush that I picked up from Michael's. You can get it for, I think, about $2, and then when they're on sale, they're usually $1. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and tightline, and I'll be right back. Okay, next I'm taking the Makeup Forever Aqua Eyes eyeliner in black, and I'm just going to be placing that right at the lower lash line, very close to the waterline. Okay, just like that. And now I'm taking a flat angled brush like this, and just going to blend that in so that I get it closer to the lash line. Alright. And now we'll clean off that brush that you just used. And I'm going to be taking the LA Splash eyeshadow sealer base. So I'm going to put some of that on the back of my hand, just like that. And then with the angled brush, we're going to apply that right, very close, just overlapping it just a little tiny bit, where you just laid down the black liner, and you want to come right into the tear duct area as well. And just place it all along there. And then go ahead and clean that off, because you're going to be using that again. So we're going to be going in the same order that we did right here on the top lid. So you're going to be going from the lightest and then all the way out to the darkest. Okay, so you're going to place down the lightest color, and then you want to place it right here in your tear duct. Alright, and then pick up the next color and just do the same thing. You want to overlap just a little tiny bit so you get a little bit of a blend there. Okay, now, and then clean off your brush again, pick up your dark color. Okay, so taking this brush here and the darkest shade, you're going to continue where your lower lash line is, going up to meet the shadow that you placed on the top here. Okay, pick up a little bit more, and then place your brush down like that. So you have a little bit of a point there. Hopefully the camera's picking that up. Okay, if you don't have a brush like this to do this part, then you could just lay down a little piece of tape to get the little sharp edge right there. So next you want to take a little bit of your foundation and then just clean it up a little bit so that it's a little bit of a sharper line right there. Alright, and so let's see here. I used MAC's Shell Pearl Beauty Powder as the blush, and it looks like on the magazine that she has some type of a highlight going on, but I don't think they actually used a powder. I think maybe when they were laying down the foundation they actually used a lighter foundation. But anyhow, the way I'm going to do this is by using a matte white shadow. But if the white is too light for you, then just go with something like a Blanc type, which we used up here, which is a little bit more natural looking. But this doesn't really lay down all that heavy unless you put it on top of something like a white base. So we're just going to take this brush and just lay it down here. Pick up a little bit more. And just lay it down. I already did this side, so you can see it doesn't really look all that different. I can tell, but I don't know if it's going to pick up on the camera. Alright, and on the lips, I used NYX Beige Lip Gloss. And what I did is I just put just a little tiny bit down on the lips and then just spread it out using a lip brush. She doesn't really have that much color on her lips. And then I used NYC Liquid Lip Shine. This is actually clear when you buy it, but because I put it on top of so many different lip glosses, it's actually changed the color in here just a little bit, but it doesn't really affect it, the color, if you put it on top of something else. Okay, and let's see here. So actually that's about it. I went ahead and I put the clear brow gel on my brows, and so I just need to curl my lashes and then apply mascara. In the look, she's actually wearing lashes, and I have them here. Let's see. Alright, well let me look for them and I'll be right back. Okay, so here's the finished look. I went ahead and applied my mascara. In the magazine ad, the cover, it actually does look like she's wearing some type of lashes, but this is the second time I'm filming this and I don't want to apply lashes again because I'm going to be taking this off in a little while. But it looks like she has something very similar to these Red Cherry number 13 lashes, as far as the way that they're spaced out. The lashes that she has on I think might be a little bit shorter, but these will work. You'll see the pictures that I post at the end. So that's the finished look. If you have any questions, let me know.